Well, hello everybody, Looney Farm Guy here with a new mod test for Thursday, May the 31st, and yes indeed, this is the 6-ton fertilizer spreader by 82 Studio, 18.95 megabytes to download, only 8 slots on console, and we have many choices with this one. It looks like a fairly normal fertilizer spreader. Nice, well detailed, but doesn't present itself as something that's unusual on the surface. Now, where do we find it? We will find it under fertilizer spreaders. And whoops, we almost missed it. There it is. Nice little lizard farming logo. Fertilizer spreader ground drive 6-ton. Only 12,200, which is significantly cheaper than anything else, other than maybe the these, which is a pretty much different animal altogether. Now the capacities already give a little bit of a glimpse into what we're talking about here: 6,000 to 25,000 liters of for capacity, 15 to 24 meters of spread width, 15 miles an hour, which is again about 4 miles an hour faster. This one's 12. Yeah, pretty quick, as actually 16 miles per hour. And lime and fertilizer. Now let's get into the nitty gritty of it. Configurations. This is where the most significant part of the choices are. You have standard, which is 6,000 liters. You go with the extension, which gives you 9,000 liters, but it's still just a normal fertilizer spreader so far. Now we go into extension 2, which puts wood sides on it. So it's basically a cosmetic choice, right? And then we go into extended, which gives you the 25,000 liter extension. Now, from what I've been hearing and reading, and from what I have gathered the information, if you choose this option, the application rate goes down significantly, so it actually lasts a lot longer than if it were a regular rate. However, it's a little bit tough to determine because we don't have one. Yeah, so something to play with, something just to be aware of. I don't have any way to really immediately prove that or disprove it. Now, having said that, we have the wheel brands, which, let's see if we can get a clearer view. Here we go. Lizard, Trelleborg, Michelin, Nokian, and back to Lizard. No choices in Lizard, although that's a really cool tread pattern. I like it. Trelleborg, no choices there. Michelin, we do have a couple of choices, really nice choices actually. And Nokian, we have, kind of twins. Nice. Very nice. Kind of like that. Design, now that's going to be your branding. Either yes or no, like so. Cover, you can have a cover if you want. We'll leave the cover on there because we have a color choice for the cover. Now, here comes the next kind of somewhat significant choice, is the spreader system standard or extended. Now, you see that goes up to 24 meters. That's for lime. The spread width on fertilizer, I think, was actually double that. And you will see that in a moment, too. So if we leave that on, then the frame colors, we have all these wonderful aluminum or say red. We'll do red so you can see what's going on there. tank color, we'll go with this, let's go with that purple, so you can see all what changes color there. And then spinners, which is at the back, the spreaders, let's make that yellow, right? See that? And the cover, let's make that Tiffany type blue, right? And then rim color, we even have rim color, which we have even more choice. Bright green, and there you go, the kaleidoscope of this spreader. Right, so now I have 4 of these out in the field, 2 base model ones and 2 blinged out ones, shall we say. So let's go over there. All right, so here we are. In order to get a baseline comparison, well, to itself, we have one here set up with lime as the base, the base model one here. And as you can see, 16 miles an hour, 16 miles an hour. And it is spreading at the 15 meters wide. And looks like the consumption is... Well, I mean, the consumption looks a little bit less than usual. You would think it would have been, there's only 6,000 liters in there. So, but the worker seems to like it. It's got no problem using it at this this width with this setup. And no missed spots, and he lines up quite well. There is... maybe say a tad bit overlap, not a lot though. So that looks good. So now on to, so here's lime with the 25,000 liter capacity, and it spreads at the 24 meters. Right, so that is the extended spread with the extended capacity, and as you can see, it's going down fairly quickly, but 25,000 liters is quite a bit, and well, it looks pretty standard. I mean, it doesn't look overly much one way or the other. It's probably going down a little bit slower than I would expect. He does that at the end. So he's missing a little piece. And as we turn around here, we're going to see how much of an overlap we got, because he's left that little piece there. And as you can see, there's about a foot of overlap. Not too bad. Right. Now, here is the 6,000 liter capacity with the base model with fertilizer. And as you can see, got the 24 meter width with the base model fertilizer spread width, and the fertilizer itself is not going down all that quickly either. Actually, seems pretty standard though, not too. And the coverage is good, and then we'll take a look at the turnaround here. Seems pretty standard. The worker knows what he's doing. No missed spots. And there you go. A tad little bit of overlap, but nothing really significant. Now this is what happened when the worker turned around with the let's turn it back on, and you can see the spread width is massive. I'm guessing it's the 48. And with the 25,000 liter capacity, you could cover a lot of ground with this. However, with a worker working it, you're gonna lose a lot with the overlap. Let's just start him over here to show you the actual spread width, and then show you what he does when he turns around. So as you can see, that's a massively wide spread width. Considering the width of that, the consumption is, I would say, pretty low. For sure. And I'm going to show you what he does when he turns around, and I'll show you what I mean. So there's something kind of went awry, I would say, with and he leaves that too. So it looks like see the width of where he stopped. I think that's kind of there's something wrong. See, look where he's turning around. He's like totally overlapping. So the width of the spread is not correlated to what the worker thinks the width is. Yeah, see, he covered the spot where he missed before. That was the yeah. See, so the overlap you can see is nearly close to a half. So, unfortunately, using this configuration with the wide spread is going to be a manual thing. If you have a worker doing that, he's just going to be doing a whole lot of overlap, and all your fertilizer savings is going to go out the window. For the most part, I would imagine. It's obviously not ideal. So, unfortunately, this part here, everything else seems to work good. This is quite a serious overlap problem. And I know David works very hard on these mods. So sometimes there's some tweakage needed with some of these things. And when you're changing this much on a piece of have that many options, it's not like it's only one kind of spread width and you just have to set it up for one thing. When you change all that, it has to correlate with how the workers use it too. So not knocking the modder, just it's a work in process. I'm sure as many mods that get released, their problems crop up, and that's why we test them. And there you go. It's still a fantastic mod. It's just needs a little bit of an update. That's all. That's the 6-ton fertilizer spreader by A2 Studio, 18.95 megabytes to download, only 8 slots on console. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.